All right. Welcome to the sixth episode of Survival Saga. Today we are going to be focusing on our house. I want to get it done, or at least almost done, and have it all functional, have a chest room, enchantment table, nether portal, everything we need in the house. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start. I was looking at this area. I was originally planning on terraforming this up so that it kind of had it looked like it was sitting on the land. But looking at this, it's so steep. I honestly think it might make more sense to bring this wall down. We'll see how it looks. It might meet in the middle, but I've got the blocks I want to do that with. So I'm going to do that and I'll check back in with you guys. So this is our first version. I used the bricks to outline it a little bit. I think the corner brick's fine. I don't think the bottom brick's fine. I also feel like I used a little bit, it looks a little patterned and blotchy, where this is kind of more noisy and it's just random. I think I'm gonna mix it up a little bit more. I want to use almost want to use another block and make it kind of look like it's getting even. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can make like cracked or mossy ones. I don't think there's mossy, the deep slate stuff, but there should be cracked ones. I'm smelting some cracked tiles and cracked bricks as we speak. I think those will add a little bit of texture, make it look more like a foundation down here. Alright, it didn't do as much as I thought it would. Added a little bit more dirt here. I think I'm going to leave it like this, and I think it's going to be something we come back and look at once we have building on top of it. For now, it looks fine. Okay, so did a lot of progress with this front wall and the side wall. Got a lot of our blocks in. That looks a little bit too thin. We'll look at that. But this, I took out all the polished deep slate, kind of to make it look a little bit darker overall. I think helps add. Thinking about either running some columns of the bricks up like this, or maybe having it poke out a little bit. We'll see. The idea was to kind of have it as like a nice flat wall, but I'm not sure if it'll work. It might look a lot better with windows and maybe some kind of little jutting out bit. I didn't do anything back here. So that's the only thing I really noticed. Maybe that needs a couple more tough blocks, which I don't actually happen to have, but I'm going to fix that. And then I think I want to put... I don't know if I want to put a roof on right there or there. We'll see. I think... Sorry to keep switching it up. I'm back to the default texture pack. I think we're going to stick with this. Okay. So, I would just planning out some of these, I don't know what you call them, like front faces with the triangular roofs. I think what we're going to try to do is have this one within a block or two. Have its little roof right here, and then this is going to go up a couple more blocks and have its triangular roof like that. I think that'll be good. I'm definitely inspired by some Nordic Viking style builds. I know that they don't really build castles necessarily, but at least they more often than not don't build castles, but kind of inspired by castles and by Viking structures. So inside, I think I kind of want like a nice hall, so I think we're gonna do that. And I really overlooked the entrance. I need an, which I might just plop right here. I feel like it would be cool to have some kind of pathway that like brings you to a main entrance over here or something like that. We'll figure that out as we go. Wanted to share my thoughts. Okay, so did a little bit of the roof. It's just the side. I didn't go too crazy. Added a little bit of a design instead of just having it go straight across, just to make it look a little nice, and I think it definitely helps break up this big flat wall. I'm still thinking about running some stone bricks or just some bricks up and down like this, just to kind of cut it out a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. You see right there and right there, I use trap doors. It's because that stone block that I had removed behind, get those spruce planks in the middle of the roof, a stone block is actually visible right here on the corner. Well, it's a stone brick block. And same thing on that side, so I had to use a trap door, which it blends in pretty well. I wish the lines were running the same way, but that's okay. Doesn't look... Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get back to making some more roofs. I don't want to do too much of the roofs before I have these walls and we have a better plan for this, because I might have to connect some stuff, but I'll probably connect these two guys because that's going to be looking like that. And I should probably build up this wall. Okay, so we've got a little bit more of the roof. I've added some windows. I stuck with the dark oak fences. Not sure if I'm going to keep them. I definitely think because these walls are a little bit flatter, like that one kind of worked because it's just this 3 wide wall. They need something else, so some kind of shutters or maybe a little overhang. We'll see. I'll work on that. Yeah, so I ended up bringing this down because this, if you remember, this was up a block. Brought it down because the window looked funny and it would have been weird to have different floor heights. I thought it was easier to bring it down, but it also made it look a little bit better. And I also changed the, you can't really see it from here, but this side over here I changed to reflect that, bring it down 1 block. Our next problem is this in between these two. I'll have to figure that out, but maybe I just keep the stone wall going and then do it. I was also thinking about having like a wood beam go across that maybe would block a little bit of that. We'll see. Okay, so a couple changes. This little corner I kind of redesigned. This is the same size as that front piece, and this is kind of like that. It is like mirrored until it gets to here, except this one sticks out this time. This one goes one in. I changed this little corner piece to a round tower, the same dimensions as this. This, I believe I'm going to build it up past that top roof. It's actually going to cut out some of this that's already there. But that's the other thing I built, is I did the roof. Just try to map it out a little bit. It's still weird. You can't really see it, but above that spruce log, or dark oak log, there's some weird. I got a little trim there, but it's, what do I do with the gap? I guess I'm just going to fill it in with stone. We'll see. So this tower's going to go up. I think it's going to have a flat, like, top, like a little perch. So we'll see. I don't think I'm going to put a roof on it like I did on this one. It'd be a nice viewing spot. I've got a lot of ideas. So I'm definitely thinking like a big grand hall in here, some kind of big fireplace. I want to make a staircase. I think a lot of this second floor, we'll see, but I think a lot of the second floor is not actually going to be used. Like, it's going to be like part of the ceiling. Maybe there's like a thing around it. Third floor, I will probably use a lot, and that might be my storage room. Maybe the 4th floor will be. I'm not sure. The 4th floor will only be in this little section. Yeah, I think enchantment table is somewhere over here. That's as far as I've been thinking for functionality of the house. I could make a basement, but I feel like that's just it's a cop-out. I did have a cool idea, because I was thinking about entrance. This house doesn't really have a plan for an entrance, which usually is one of the first planned things. I mean, it would be cool to have like this be the entrance and like go in here or something and have like a little wall between these two. I don't know, something like that. But I think an idea I really like, which it's going to be so hard to do if I actually want to do it, is like some kind of tower over here, which would be painful to terraform, but some kind of tower over here with a drawbridge like structure that goes into it. I think it'd probably be on the 2nd floor. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know. I think it would honestly be probably pretty annoying to get in there, like just in Minecraft. Okay, the house is really coming along, at least the exterior. Got the big tower in the back. I think it was a good idea. It changes it up a little bit. It's not too repetitive on the roofs. Something different, you know. Nice. It's a little tall, and it's kind of cuts close to that roof, but that's okay. I think it looks really good from this side. I haven't actually seen it complete from over here, so let's go do that. Let's go see how it's looking from over here. Oh, and of course it's getting dark, isn't it? Oh boy. All right. I'm I'm curious. I want everyone to comment. What's your personal best Minecraft build? What'd you make? What scale? You know, how big was it? What'd you make it out of? Let me know. I'm curious. All right. Probably a good viewing angle. Looks pretty cool. It is kind of odd how like it's dark and it gets at the middle of the tuff and then it's like stone for most of it. That's all right. And I went with like I went with all stone bricks, kind of just like, I don't know, to make it feel a little bit like a cap, like it's the top. It's a little bit more maintained and intended to be. Oh, what are you doing here, buddy? Who knows? All right. So what to do next? So I still have to figure out that problem between the two roofs. It's kind of a weird fix, and I'm gonna go around and add some more little windows. Okay, I added some things to the back of the castle. We've got a little walkway, balcony area, and turn it into a little bit of an arch because it juts out a little bit, and I just kind of used regular or cobbled deep slate behind it. Just kind of look like it's been sheltered from the weather a little bit. I might mix that up a little bit. Maybe I'll make it an entrance, back entrance. Yeah, so I actually got that idea to make that little walkway from what was going on inside, which I don't want to spoil just yet. I want to iron it out a little bit more before I show it off. But with that, I think I am going to make some kind of tower, terraform this area a little bit, and then make like a bridge here. I think that would be a good entrance. I think that's our best option other than this back entrance, and oh boy. I don't want to just use the back as an entrance, but it might be a good like secondary entrance or something. So yeah, that's where we're at. Looking like I'm gonna build the storage not on the top floor in that small area, but probably on the second last floor. We'll see. Okay, I've got the doorway cut out a little bit. Kind of moved a little bit of these deep slate blocks up just to kind of look like it's an arch and it's secure. Yeah, I added some windows on this front side. The only ones that are a little funky are these ones. They're like on like if I'm standing here, they're like on the leg block. But it's fine. It's kind of like it's gonna be my storage room at best chance. So nothing to worry about there. I think it looks nice. I might need to put something here, maybe like a flag or something, and that'd be cool. So we're gonna have our drawbridge, some little tower structure connecting here. Maybe I'll even do a bridge. Actually, that'd be a cool idea. Do a bridge from like here to here and then have it go that way. That'd be pretty cool. Making more work for myself though. Yeah. So I wanted to update you on the inside. What's going on with the inside? So you're gonna probably should have put some scaffolding here, but it's gonna look like this. Not sure. I don't like the pillars, so I might do something with the floor up there, but not too much of a struggle right now. Gonna have a big fireplace here, tables to eat, things like that. Gonna have a nice staircase. For now, we only have this, but these balconies go around. I'm not gonna bring you up here. There's not much to see up there. But this is the bridge that goes across. I will say that probably my least favorite part about this build so far is it's hard to see out the windows, and I really like these aesthetically, like the fences as windows, and even this, but you just don't get to see much, but that's okay. So this is the tower over here, and it goes up to my enchantment setup. I've got this going on, a little lapis chest. This will probably be an ender chest once I have ender chests. Yeah, so we got a little enchantment setup here. Full use of the tower. There's a little space above this little facade ceiling I put, but I wouldn't really know what to use it for, so that's that. This down here, I would love some suggestions. I mean, maybe you can go like down to the dungeons or something like that, but I don't really know what to do down here. So thinking about that. Yeah, and I also I wanted to put the things that I don't go to that much because the staircase is kind of hard to walk up, and I wouldn't want to be walking up it constantly or walking down it constantly. Yeah, so, and also I can't do a wider staircase. I'll show you in a second in the other tower because I need the bookshelves here. So we're gonna have a staircase that's it fills the entire tower other than the center block. It's gonna go up each level. I think that should get us done. I'm probably gonna use andesite stairs for that. You know, a cool thing I just kind of like learned recently about castles is that a lot of them have this like clockwise staircases because like let's just make something quick. I'm probably gonna use stairs, not slabs, but easier to throw in. Like if you're going like this, like most people have most medieval fighters and knights have their sword in their right hand, so you want like this advantage. Whereas if you're trying to come up and take the castle, this is a disadvantage. Cool little thought. I figured I'd try to keep to that. It's not the end of the world if I can't, but it really could go either way on this staircase, so that's the plan. Okay, I just threw in the staircase, so let's go have a look, and let's go look up top. So, we already saw this first floor a second ago, and then the second floor. Staircase keeps going up. This is what I think is going to be my chest room. Like storage and whatnot. It would be cool to keep like the castle theme and like make this into something else. But there's just, I want it to be functional. Like I think that's the important thing. And put some chests up on the ceiling here. And I'll probably make a big wall on this side, and it'll be pretty easy to maybe bulk storage stuff over here, something like that. We'll figure it out. Have a couple over here, or even some up here. So that's what it looks like it's gonna happen. I'll let you know if anything changes. I forgot to fill this in. Oop. Had scaffolding there. Yeah, you want to see the view from over here. Not great, but cool. And then if we go up, that goes to this. So this could also be storage. I just don't think it's gonna be enough. I guess I could really go in and, because if I did double wide chest, it would be a one wide walkway. Just don't think it'd be enough. But it would make more sense to have this as storage, and I could have this as something else, like a kitchen or something like that. And then this guy goes way on up here, and I have to fill in these stone bricks, so I don't have enough stone. I'm smelting some right now. I've got up here. I need to make it possible to get up here using like a trap door there or something. But this is our view from the top of the castle. So I think I am actually going to use this top floor as my chest room. I'm going to use this. I think like a kitchen. I could use a little furnace setup and stuff, and I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that would work pretty well. So this, I don't know if I'm going to stick with this. It's kind of looks crazy, and especially if I extend it all the way out. As you can see, I got a bunch more chests. These stair blocks were full blocks from the outside, like because you needed a block there. Watch, I can show you it. Otherwise, it's the outside. So what I actually did was just put upside down stairs. That way, these chests can open. Put more chests. I honestly think I could probably just like for now, like put these three and just run that all the way up over there. But it might be good to have more options. So yeah, I'm gonna put that together. Okay, I made some small changes. I made this doorway 3 wide instead of 2. This was 6 wide instead of 5. So I kind of just took this whole row and I just moved it. Well, it was here and I moved it here. The way it had worked out in there, but this building is an odd number wide, and it was weird. It was like a 2 block middle here and a 1 block middle there. So I was like, and I also think for the size of this castle, I think a 3 wide doorway makes more sense. I might even move it down a block, but I think we're gonna leave it like this for now. Okay, we've got a bit of a side quest. So you might ask, why are all my unnecessary items? It's not unnecessary, but my not as needed items. And well, that's all my body materials. Yeah, I've got a very blank inventory. I put my iron helmet and iron boots back on. So putting a portal up here. A little bit of a spoiler, but I'm putting a portal up here, which looks really weird from the outside for this window, but that's fine. This portal connects to the original one I made up top in the nether. I want it to be down. So I already broke the one on my island. But we have quite a sketchy thing to do, and that is going to be trying to drop on our path. But I think I'm just going to line it up and go for it. Just throw down the... Can I put bow on soul sign? Good. Okay. Oh my, I can't even see. Okay, I think I can line up with this, and I think I'll be okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it worked. That was scary. Okay, so now hopefully I go through this portal and everything works. So it should link up with the one in the house, and I should go back through and get in this one. Oh, I didn't break the one up top. I have to do that again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Alright, let's break this quick. Alright, now boat part 2. If I mess it up this time, I'm gonna be so sad. I made it the first time. What did I do it from right here? Yeah. Aimed right at that. Okay. Ooh, not bad. Alright, I'm going to make a sport out of that. I've made a lot of progress on the main hall and the castle, so I just want to show it off. Here we go. Got a lot of seating, like you'd have a bunch of knights here and whatnot, ready to fight. Now we've got our little campfires in the ground. I thought about putting a big fireplace here, my original idea, but it just stuck out too much, and this is too much. Like, this is already, to try and get the staircase, it's already so cluttered, and I don't really love it. But I think it's just going to be what we have to deal with. I guess I could get rid of this table and something different. Like, I could put, like, a table there and put a little shelf with the extra supplies there. And I've got, like, these little coolers. They're not going to be coolers, but they're little barrels to dispense liquids, whatever they're drinking. Up here doesn't look as crazy. We got a chandelier, which is kind of strange with the fireplace below it, but I don't know. I like it still. I put a little bit of an archway up here just to hide the bottom of the portal. The rest of it looks pretty similar. I do need to add some stuff, like maybe I'll throw like some armor stands. I think that might be a cool idea. Some armor stands over there. This, I changed it, like I added a little bit to the roof, so it looks almost done. I think it needs 1 or 2 small details just to get it, and I've already shown you guys that stuff. Up top, I haven't done a lot. Up top, got another portal and just our auto furnace. I'm gonna fill this in a little bit like that. The floor is weird in here. I really like the ceiling. I should have shown you guys that. I really like how the ceiling looks, and I didn't use stripped wood. I used regular dark oak. Makes it look a little cooler. Makes it pop a little bit more. But then it really ruins the floor up here. But I was planning on making this like a kitchen and whatnot, but I think it's turning into a more functional room, and that's fine, because I'd rather have my portal here than somewhere like all the way down. So it's just up 1 flight of stairs, and then I'm here. I need a torch. Okay. I added a couple banners to the towers and also like the front flat facing walls. I think they look pretty good. I went with a combination of this yellow with a red cross and red with a yellow cross. That looks really nice up on the tower. These ones don't look as great, but I still like them. For these ones, I'm a little bit, like, I definitely want to keep those guys. These ones look okay. I'd love your guys' opinion on what you think to do, if I should keep them or leave them. Maybe I'll put some shutters. I just feel like I need a little detail. Same thing with these guys. They look a little better in the inside. Ooh, I've got like one up there. I changed up the campfires here a little bit. This is supposed to look like something you can put like meat or whatever you're cooking on here. Doesn't actually connect, but I think it still looks so good. Like it was, anything that made it connect was kind of weird. So yeah, still clunky over here. I added a little gate as if there's like a little storage / serving area. Boom. Up here, so added some armor stands. Just other than their orientation, they're the same. I kind of feel like I should name these swords. I think these don't have any good enchantments on them. I just enchanted at a level 1. But I feel like I should name these swords. What do you guys think? Actually, you know what'd be great? Comment below a name for a sword. I've got 4 of them, so as long as you got a decent name, I'll name them these guys. And then when you walk past it, I believe it'll cover the name above it. Put up a banner here and here in the hallway. And that's about it for changes on the inside. Well, on the outside changes were only the other banners. I think that's going to be it for this episode. In the upcoming episodes, we have that bridge I've been talking about, and some kind of we'll see. We'll see some kind of entrance here. We're gonna put that. I need to move all my stuff, but that's not really a episode worthy. Shoot, I had an idea that was something non-house related that I wanted to do. I don't know. Well, the third thing was that I wanted to build a wall around this island and kind of set up some shops and some whatnot. Not shops, but like a blacksmith and like things like that to make this kind of seem like a little medieval village. Oh, I figured it out. I might build a hoglin farm. I think that'd be a great way to get food, and they're pretty easy to build. So you just gotta, I mean, the hardest part is just getting on top of the nether, so I should be able to do that. Could also go looking for a fortress. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's what's up in the upcoming updates. That's what's coming in the future couple episodes. I will see you next Thursday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.